Did you ever give someone salmonella?
What? Did I ever give somebody salmonella?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
How do you know?
Well, so any chicken we served was cooked. This is what I didn't like about some of the stuff because the owners are kind of cheap. We would cook the chicken, like they get boiled up ahead of time, and then we'd portion it up into little freezer bags, and then, you know, they'd go away in bulk, and then you'd have just some nearby. So like, don't, you know, you go there, you don't get the chicken salad unless you're okay with thawed chicken. You know, it was fine, but you know,
I thought you said
You
God chicken.
I thought he said
get
THOT.
can't say that.
What?
Austin, how do you do the tilde?
What?
The tilde mining?
You hold tilde.
You gotta be careful though, because it uses a lot of food. What was the highlight of your past 7 then?
I'm back on working out and stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good.
you started a body weight workout.
Yeah, I did a little body weight, and I will say this: it's much easier to keep going than to stop and restart.
Oh, absolutely true.
It's very hard to do, but it's good. Just all the same stuff we've been talking about, like, more energy, yada yada yada, all good stuff.
Everybody, working out feels good. The benefits are tantamount.
Yo, so I wouldn't call it a highlight, but I'll call it a story. So I get a text from my uncle, who's a big Seinfeld fan. He's like, "Hey, do you want to go see Jason Alexander?" And I'm like, "Hey, who's that?" And he's like, "Costanza." And I'm like, "Sure. All right, let's go let's go see Costanza. Do a little stand-up bit." So immediately my radar starts going off a little bit because it's at the Detroit Symphony Orchestra.
Okay.
Not at like a theater. I'm like, okay. Went to the symphony orchestra. We're a little late. The Detroit Symphony is there. Like, it was a little bit. The music was really good. And actually, I thought of Kate. Because I was looking at people in first chair, and I'm like, "Yo, that's where Kate used to sit." But anyways, they're playing like really good songs, but every time after each song, the conductor would stop and try to tie it back to a Seinfeld episode, and I'm like, this is like classical music, has nothing to do with Seinfeld. So anyways, there's an intermission, and then after the intermission, Costanza walks out.
Right.
And he does like a 90-minute show tune set. And I mean, he's like talented, could sing and stuff, but I'm like you would think, okay, let me ask you this. If George Costanza is in front of a symphony orchestra, what would you expect them to play at least once or when he walks out?
Bow, 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 bow.
Just like, I get it, he's trying to pivot, and trust me, I can understand that. But like, no, there was no fan service at all. Like, didn't even mention it.
Yeah, but I mean, probably like sick of that, eh?
Yeah, but like, no offense, I wasn't going there to see him sing show tunes.
What would you want to do? Get on stage and tell his funniest Seinfeld jokes?
No, but just like tell a couple jokes, a few bits. But all in all, it was a really enjoyable experience. Just not what was expected.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Austin, what was the highlight of your past 7?
Oh, jeez. Trying to go back 7. I'm not sure.
Tarky?
I mean, I've been playing it. I don't think I got anything though. I think I'm past 7 list this time around. Oh, that's actually true. I guess that's technically 7. There was a new Project Winter update. It is a DLC. Very funny. Sorry, I got locked out of my own house. It's really good. It's like a better version of the game, honestly. It's very fun. Instead of 2 traders, there's only 1 trader, and the trader can make other people traders depending on what their role is.
Do all proceeds of that go to the Canadian government?
No, quite the opposite. Basically, Malf and I paid for that game.
How do you feel about that as taxpayers?
It's funny.
What? Guys,
What?
can everybody assemble on the porch?
The porch of what?
You know, your house, right? The beach porch.
Excuse me?
I think it's like he's trying to say
Dan's deck.
minus Turth, but he refuses.
Minus Turth. Yeah, sorry. No, I wasn't trying to get up there. You're gonna need to. You need to get away from me.
Okay.
Okay.
Shazam!
What do you have?
Shit.
Shazam!
Shit.
What is that?
I chopped down a tree and then I got creeper pet. Immune to
Ooh.
explosions.
Oh.
Nicely done. Are you going to clean up the common area with HOA funds?
It's water. It's
I got dirt, don't worry.
fucking flat bucket. Whenever you boys are ready to.
I need like
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. Whenever you're ready.
probably 10 minis. But I did get the storage area set up. I have to say something about Tilda.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kind of prefer. Sorry, I probably went a little robotic. Kind of prefer just normal mining.
I feel that it's a bit cumbered. Like the way it does it is a bit annoying.
You
know?
you yeet a staggering amount of stuff, but then
you can't
then-
carry any of it.
yeah, you fill up your inventory super fast. Then you have to immediately eat a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, it feels like I didn't even have to work for it. You know what I mean?
Okay, boomer.
Malf's the boomer. He's immune to explosions.
Yeah, babe.
I don't know if that's how a boomer works. What you doing over here, bud?
Well, I was gonna fill it up, and then somebody said make a pool. This could be a fun little. We could make our own little.
Yeah.
Cave
How long have you been
entrance.
playing Minecraft? Did you think it was gonna fill up?
No, I want the waterfall, and then I got bucket. I'll put a little more at the bottom. I don't want it. I don't want it full to the top. I like
Okay,
the water sound, eh? You know, sounds very important.
I understand. That's my cat's like that too.
Yeah. No, it's in one of my urban design classes we learned if you're designing a public space, the sound of water is very soothing and calm for people. They like to be near it. So, you know. See, look, I'm having more fun standing here than if I were standing here.
You know what? I haven't even looked at our quest log in so long.
Me neither. Dunk.
What can we do?
Does anyone have a bunch of wool?
Sadly, no.
If we make some shears and actually get some sheep, we'll have never-ending wool.
Airship core? Are you insane? Blaze rod? Are you crazy?
Oh.
Stone slabs, obsidian, an anvil. Oh, we can make a reforging station. That's not that hard. We need 2 obsidian.
Ryan Gary, what was the highlight of your past 7?
Still, doing a bunch of house stuff is getting there.
Oh, the foam.
Dude, the foam is up, and then it came down, and then Kate put it back up, and now it's staying up.
You know me, I don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but
Yeah.
is that gonna do anything?
It
It's in
makes a big
room.
difference, honestly.
In the room next door?
No, it doesn't soundproof so that people can't hear you. It just it dampens the reverb in the room, so your mic sounds crispier.
Ooh. Okay, I'm with it.
It's not to like, keep your neighbors from hearing you scream at creepers.
It's to make your audio
Go
sound.
it.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
been pretty sweet. We also mostly like the highlight of my past 7 has also been like why I'm so freaking tired. Is like, there's several different shipping companies in Canada, as I'm sure Malf can relate. I mean, same with America as well. You got your UPS, you got your FedEx, and like UPS, FedEx, no problem. Purolator refuses to like compromise, refuses to just like leave a package, so we always have to go pick it up. So today, we get a little note that's like, hey, we couldn't find you today, so we just, why don't you drive over here and get your package? And I'm like, okay, whatever. I drive over there, no big deal. It's a 55-inch TV. And they're like, do you want it? And I'm like, yeah, I want it. But I gotta haul this thing, like... it's not even that heavy, but I'm just, like, walking through, like, the street with this TV to get to our car. And I'm like, you couldn't have just... Can't you just call and be like, we're gonna be delivering it in, like, within the hour? I don't know. Maybe that's too much work for them, but...
What brand of TV?
It's TCL, I think.
Yo, I got a TCL. It's really good.
Yo, it's the company you did the sponsorship with, right?
Yeah. It still works. And it's very light.
Didn't you just get it like 2 years ago?
Yeah. But like, I don't know if you know this, but this is like, I'm dropping some hard knowledge, like some hard boomer knowledge on you. I don't know if it's boomer knowledge, but if you get a front loading washer,
yeah,
it breaks guaranteed in 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We have a front-loading washer, and we moved into the unit 5 years ago. Yeah. So it seems like we're getting out while the getting's good.
Dude, when they call you, you call them in 3 years from now and be like, hey, how's that washer?
So the top loader is that's the dream?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The repairman, so our like front loader busted, and he's like, yeah, it's gonna cost double what you paid for it to fix it. I'm like, is this just this model? And they're like, no, every front loader does that. I'm like, why would they make a product that breaks in 8 years? I didn't understand. But
do you understand now?
Yeah, money.
That's basically been like that's been my whole life.
What's your percentage of moved in?
I don't know, like probably like 30, but it's gonna like the remaining 70%, like almost all of that will be done by the movers. So that'll be done in like a day, but like a day a couple weeks from now.
Seems pretty good, man.
It's pretty exciting, as we got it set up. Kate posted some pictures of the light fixtures. It's looking nice.
I'd hit my head on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I don't want to spoil a bit from an upcoming Isaac episode, but when the guy was installing one of them, I was like, good thing neither of us are that tall. And I meant neither of us, like me and my wife. But he was like, what did you say? And I said, good thing neither of us are that tall. And he just went like, huh. And I think he thought that I was making fun of him for being short. But it wasn't my intention to make fun of him for being short. Was he short? I don't know. A little?
Here's a very important follow-up question.
Okay.
Were you standing on your tiptoes when you said that?
I mean, probably.
I mean...
You think that's why he took it the wrong way?
Yeah. You were like trying to big boy him.
What the fuck?
I got a big boy him while he's doing a blue-collar job in my home. He's the big boy.
Yeah.
Apparently he's got a little man ego, but I don't know. This might all just be conjecture as well. I did call him short stuff when he walked in. Is that frowned upon?
Not to be morbid, but do you think that's your forever home?
I don't know. It depends when I die, I guess.
He said not to be morbid.
I don't know. Probably not. But, it's a starter.
Because you think you'll move back to Kingston?
Probably not back to Kingston, but you know, without being specific, you know, the area we're in is not like it's a fine area, but it might not be the area you want to be in if you're like, you know, 50 or 60.
Kingston?
You probably do have no problems with Kingston if you're 50 or 60. You know, there's actually a lot of retirees live there. So, you know, if you're looking for a place, Dan.
I actually, like, at some point, I think I'm going to roll through Kingston.
It's a fine town.
It's west of Mississauga?
I believe it is east of Mississauga.
Oh. It's a little bit beyond my range. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's more than you want to drive. I think is what you're saying.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
beyond my relative horizon.
Austin, can I ask you a Minecraft question?
Sure, bud.
What's the best way to make obsidian easily? So,
Grab
Bucket
lava
of lava, yes.
or water and combine them together in the real world, not in your crafting thing. And then you will be given a block of obsidian to mine.
What do you mine it with?
Diamond pick.
It has to be a diamond pick?
Yes.
Okay, chat, how do we get back to that lava that we were on earlier? Also, do you have any diamonds?
No, I used them all.
Likely story. But yeah, you know, it's been cool. It's almost done, but you know, I've noticed like you know, Kate's like tiger mom instincts have been activated by being in the new place. Like when I call customer service, I'm always like, you know, I'll just take whatever you can get. Like treat me like garbage, I deserve it. She like demands perfection from the customer service staff, etc., etc. It's very helpful.
Like demands it in what fashion?
Well, you know, like here's an example. Like we had this like internet package because we're moving in. They're like, we're gonna give you free internet, TV, home security, and stuff like that for like a year.
Yeah.
And when I called, they were like, yeah, you know, like, it'll take us a bit to get out there. We'll call you within 24 hours to figure out, like, when your installation appointment will be, but we're not really sure. Like, we're really busy right now, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I understand how it is. I'm a cool guy. And Kate called them today when I wasn't there, and she's like, yeah, the installation is on Saturday, and they're giving us a free upgrade. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Some people got away with, you know, they know how to work the customer service. You know what I always learn though. And maybe she takes this approach. You catch more bees with honey than you do vinegar.
Yeah, but like but you're like when you catch bees, you still put a little bit of vinegar in the honey. I think I put too much honey in, which is I put so much honey in that I never ask for anything else, and thus I never receive anything else.
What the fucking what?
You gotta put some honey in, but then you also gotta be like, hey, here's the vinegar, you know? It's like, hey, you sound really nice there. You having a good day? Yeah. By the way, any chance you could get this done tomorrow instead of 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, but they're not the ones actually doing the work.
Stop.
I'm always like, I put so much honey on that I just let them boss me around. Also, that's a valid point. I don't really want to catch that many bees, to be honest. I just want my internet to be set up.
Yeah.
You have to pour water onto lava. You can't pour lava onto water. Can you still make an infinite lava source with a 2x2 hole?
Well, that works for water.
Real quickly, would anyone have a problem with me taking over adult beverage duties?
Please do.
Okay.
I no problem whatsoever. No problem as far as I can see it.
This is the worst.
What's that on?
I'm just I have the debuff that's just damaging me constantly, but it's not like actually Well, no, it will probably kill me soon. But all I hear is the damage noise over and over.
You hanging out by those
Thank you.
flowers?
Apple cider
No,
vinegar
no, it's
does
a
work.
debuff.
It's because it's a little sweet, right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
No, I'm just gonna die.
sorry. Let's film this in. I need to. What are you doing?
Be careful, boys.
What are you doing right next to my orange tree?
I
just
need this. It's not gonna be like that forever, okay?
What are you doing on your lawn? Like,
This is my lawn.
no, it's not. This is common, but it's right next to my tree.
Stop. This is awful. Truly, this is awful.
The oven.
I have no money. I need to get more stuff to grow.
Bring water to lava. Yeah, but then I need the diamonds.
So Dan, can I be
Just
your
fucking kill me, honestly.
your supplier of certain items for your adult concoctions?
Yeah.
Like I got
I'm gonna need
got
some
s-
grapes. Not now, but in the near.
grapes. I'll have to get my guy on the phone. I got coffee beans though going, so you'll be
That's-
able to.
It's not really working for me.
You're not gonna serve coffee in your beverage shop?
Dude, Zoomers love caffeinated drinks. You ever hear of a Jaeger bomb?
I'm not saying
Red Bull and vodka.
I'm not saying only coffee, Dan. I'm just saying like if
Four
I go
Loko.
into a beverage shop and they don't have coffee, I'm gonna be like, what?
Excuse me, what is this Golden portal next to the Twitch Prime
Where
portal?
we're going next. Don't go in it yet.
Okay. Glad that Austin, you're taking the initiative to do that.
We're getting there. I think I need one more of these.
What's the is a store or market block? What's the one where I can spend like is it emeralds?
Yeah, Emmys.
No. Oh, wait. You mean like agriculture-wise?
Yeah, basically, I used to have it for the old one. You could sell stuff for emeralds, I think, and then you could also the emeralds were how you could buy like other seeds and stuff. So, does anybody have a single emerald?
I believe
No.
I do.
This would be for the greater good, so that I can supply you with whatever you need.
Yeah, no problem. Just go at the front of Minus Turth and start clucking like a chicken 3 times, and I'll have it out for you.
That's not very unified.
What do you mean?
Cluck, cluck, cluck,
I stand corrected.
cluck, cluck, cluck.
There you go. I'm a man of my word.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Great doing business with you.
I felt like that's a pretty reasonable request.
I would have done it for 100 clucks, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
but isn't he gonna use the emerald to buy seeds that you use
Yeah,
for
but
your drinks?
now I'm gonna charge Dan. So
Okay, you know what? And now we have society.
What?
oh, Austin, did you ever get wool?
It's gone now.
Oh, you used it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go look for some
I
sheep.
need the hammer.